My name is Marcus Díaz-Gay. I work as a postdoctoral scholar in the Cellular and Molecular Medicine department at the Alexandrov lab at UCSD. In our lab, work on cancer genomics and mainly on mutational signatures. Mutational signatures is a recent developed methodology that allow us to identify the processes responsible for the mutations, so the genomic alterations that we see in the tumors, by actually looking at the patterns of these mutations. So looking at the actual nucleotides before and after, for example, and the actual mutation that we see. And in this regard, just taking a look at the final picture that the DNA sequencing provide, we are able to identify, to infer the causes and the origins of the tumors, with great implications in both cancer treatment and cancer prevention. To elaborate on this, my work here for the first year was a little bit impacted, of course, by the pandemic, but I was able to lead the development and the release of a new catalog, a new database of the reference mutational signatures that are reference patterns of genomic alteration that are linked to specific processes. So for example, tobacco smoking on UV light, we know that there is a well-known established pattern of these mutations, but there are also many other different processes, also including internal cell mechanisms or even certain drugs like anti-neoplastic treatments that causes specific patterns of mutations. We work also with different international consortia in order to look for differences between tumors around the world with different exposures present in different countries, such as, for example, the case of the aristolochic acid that was used for traditional herbal remedies in different countries, and the exposure to this specific acid leads to the high risk of kidney cancer, and that is particularly important for specific places around the world. And finally, I will also work a lot on clonal evolution in the next upcoming times, and this is with the idea to look at the different stages of the tumor evolution and try to know which are the processes involved on the different stages, on the different moments of the evolution of the cancers. I came to UC San Diego basically because one of the leaders of the field in the world is my current PI, Dr. Ludmila Alexandrov. I had the honor of joining the lab in 2019 as part of my PhD training. So I was doing my PhD in the IDIBABS in Barcelona, Spain. And in our research, we study hereditary colorectal cancer, and we started working with this mutational signature methodology. And I had the possibility to come here. We were able to use the methodology also for my PhD project. And after being here, I just fell in love with the city, with the weather, with everything. And I just tried to come back. I just convinced my wife at home, and we are here now. I mean, you always miss mostly everything. I mean, the food, the culture, even the soccer game sometimes. But yeah, we can just watch it online right now. But you know, this situation and everything that happened in 2020 for everybody, I think, what you miss the most is your family, and of course, to be together with your people. And mostly my wife's and my family is in Spain, also my friends. And yeah, you always miss this contact, but yeah, people just get used to Zoom meetings and this kind of stuff. So at least we can see each other. Yeah. I love the friendly people I found here. As I told you, I was here in 2019 for some time before coming as a postdoc, and I really liked the city. This year was a little bit more difficult, of course, but even like that, you can just go outside and go to the beach, and living very close to the beach is also very nice. And yeah, you get used to all of the US things, like your big cars, these fixed showers in the wall, and the traffic lights on the other side of the intersection, these kind of things. But yeah, I really like to be here, and I hope I can stay for some time as a postdoc here. I used to do a lot of sports. I actually did some CrossFit before coming to UCSD, but you know, after everything that happened with the pandemic, etc., right now I'm more working on the esports thing. I actually was the runner-up in one of the UCSD tournaments of one very famous soccer video game. So yeah, I changed it.